Hi, I'm Emily Reynolds. Joining us in the studio today is Oren Daniel. Hi Oren, welcome to Studio 303.
Great to be here. How are you doing, Emily?
I'm good. So what are you going to make for us today?
Have you ever been to Louisiana?
No, I haven't.
Well, down in Louisiana, there's a traditional dessert dish. It's called bananas foster.
Are there bananas in it?
Yes, there's bananas in them. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut up some of the bananas, but
Okay.
we're also going to tell you the history about bananas fosters. Back in 1950, the port in Louisiana was a very heavily imported from South America, so they had an abundance of bananas, they had a surplus of it. So chefs kind of wanted to know a dish. They wanted to come up with a dish to turn around and make bananas fosters.
Okay.
So in Brendan Restaurants is a famous.
You want a banana?
Sure, you can go ahead and peel that banana. We'll glove up here. So bananas fosters originated down in Louisiana as the surplus of bananas, and Chef Darren turned around to his other chefs and said, "Hey, come up with an idea to turn around and fuse bananas." So the chef turned around and he made bananas fosters, and some of the ingredients of bananas fosters, I'm going to show you how to cut here. Going to hold the knife, and what we do is we're going to take off our little end. We're just going to put that there, and don't worry about it if you're not that fast there, Miss Emily. And you want all your cuts to be about the same size, so that way when they cook up just nice and good and all evenly. And then we'll just do it nice and fast here. Alrighty. There you go. And then I'll let you cut up the other ones
Okay.
if you want to help me. But guess what?
What?
You got to start off with the small knife.
The baby knife?
You got to start off with the baby
Oh,
knife.
come on.
You got to learn
Okay,
with the baby
so-
knife. And once you get with the baby knife, then we'll let you graduate to the big knife. So down in Louisiana,
Oh, mine are bigger.
they are bigger. That's all right though. And you want to cut them on the bias, so it gives it a
What?
little bit of a dimension. The bias here. So we'll just turn it around a little bit, and we'll get you here. We'll let you get with the big knife here. And what you want to do is just want to cut it on the bias, and see the dimension now. See
Oh,
the difference
okay.
in the dimension of the bananas.
Yes.
So it gives your patrons a little bit of more of a design. There you go. A little bit more of a dimension to it. Very good, Emily. You do this very well.
I've never cut a banana like this before.
Oh, that's all right. So back in 1950, when they had this little challenge, they came up with Bananas Foster. And the reason why it's named Bananas Foster is because Mr. Brennan had a buddy who was really good friends with, Stephen Foster, and Stephen Foster came into the restaurant and always turned around and always ate at his restaurant. So he turned around and he said, "Hey, I'm going to name it after you." And he never knew that it was going to take off, and now it's a world renowned dessert.
Isn't
And
it like
everyone-
35,000 pounds of bananas every year?
something like that go out through the restaurant, and it's the number one menu item on his
Oh,
menu.
really?
Yes. So
Even
we're
though
gonna
it's a
finish this
dessert?
here. I'll take care
Hey,
of
you
all
want to
this.
cut it really fast?
You want me to cut it really
Yeah.
fast? Let me see you do it. Let's see you
No,
do it.
you can cut it really fast.
All
We'll,
right, here
we'll
we go.
time you.
All right, ready? There we go. You timing me?
Yeah.
All right. There we go, and the bananas are done. So now what we're gonna do is
Awesome.
we're gonna put all our bananas in the bowl. If you want to go ahead and do
Okay.
that, and I'm gonna turn on our little flame here. We get our pan hot. So we're gonna lower the flame down though, Emily, so that way our butter doesn't overcook. Now we'll talk a little bit about the ingredients that goes in bananas foster. You got bananas, oranges or orange juice, brown sugar, and some cinnamon, and of course a little bit of butter. Butter in the culinary world is a lubricant. It's a fat, so it's kind of like just like a car in the engine.
Okay.
How
Is it
lubricates?
salted butter or non-salted?
This is unsalted butter. It's about 2 tablespoons, maybe a little more, 2 tablespoons. And we got our flame on a little low, so that way we don't want our butter to burn. Nobody likes burned butter, right?
No.
No. So we're gonna get that going. This pan's what we call a flambéing pan, and you see how it's nice and round and shallow.
Yeah.
And that way all your ingredients stay in it, and you
Oh.
saute it out. We got a little.
They didn't stay in it
They
very
didn't stay in
good.
it, all right. Well, we're gonna melt that down. So this is our fat.
Okay.
Okay. Now fat is equal to flavor, and flavor equals love. That's right. Everyone say that with me. Fat equals flavor. Flavor equals love. That's right. So we got a lot of love in here. It's always good to have love, right?
Yes.
That's it.
Always
So
good.
as it melts down, and you see it kind of getting
almost
melted.
done.
It's almost done. We're gonna put in brown sugar.
Okay.
About a cup of brown sugar here. And we're gonna break up the brown sugar, and we're gonna let it kind of just get in there and break up. Now, if you want it beforehand, you want to turn around and soften up your brown sugar. You could do that in a microwave, or just put it in the oven for a little bit and just let it break
Okay.
up a little bit. So we got all this little brown sugar up in here. We'll break it down. And now we're gonna add in some orange juice.
Why orange juice?
Why orange juice?
With
Good
a banana?
question. Well, oranges and lemons and citrus are acids.
Okay.
So acids cut through the fat. So our butter, which is the fat, and our sugar, which is the sweet, and then we got our orange juice. We're gonna put a little orange juice in to help break it up. And you can hear it sizzling there, right? Look at that. A lot more love. And we're gonna break it up here.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's melting.
Yeah, now it's all melting and getting good. And we're also gonna put in our bananas now.
Okay.
Get that going. All right. And now the bananas are what we would call our savory flavor, since that's the majority of the flavor that we want is the banana. So we're gonna put that in there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn up our heat just a little bit, get it going, get all that sugar broken up. And as we turn up our heat, we're gonna turn it up all the way now. We're gonna pull the back end off the flame, all right?
What does that do?
Well, what we're gonna do is we don't wanna overcook our bananas and we don't want our sugar to burn.
Okay.
So we're pulling it back so that way this doesn't get burnt, but we want our pan to get nice and hot. Now see how beautiful that's kind of...
It's bubbling.
It's bubbling. See how beautiful that is? So we're gonna put this down for a second.
Okay.
We're gonna turn around and put this down. And you wanna do this? You wanna go for it? You wanna go for it? Let's switch.
Sure.
Here, you come over here. Come on this side. All right? Get that pan nice and hot. Now when you come off, now come off the heat, turn to me, come off the heat.
Okay.
You're fine. You're with me. Here we go. Now, there you go. Hoppa, baby. There we go. Hoppa. Now turn around, right? Now turn around. Ooh.
Oh, that's...
Go ahead. There you go. Come on, get in there. You're going to throw some cinnamon in there. Go ahead in there, get into all that. Now what do we got? Now we got love. So now our cinnamon and our alcohol that we're burning off is part of the aerodynamics of your cooking. Now you can smell it. Smell it?
Yes.
Smell that love. See? So now we got all our ingredients in there, and we're going to stir it up a little bit and get it all nice and
Yummy.
caramelized and yummy. And we're going to get our ice cream. We're going to get our ice cream out here.
Ice cream.
Here's
I'll
our
switch
ice
you
cream.
again.
It's a little melted, but we'll switch back over here. And so what we're gonna do now is just let it reduce and kind of go down. Now, one of the big things about down in Louisiana is the reason why they did this is they did it tableside, and the reason why they do it tableside is so that it's personal. It's a personal thing.
Yeah.
So you go up, and the chef comes up, and he does this right in front of your table, and everyone goes ooh and ah,
Yeah.
and it makes all the other guests say, "Hey,
I want that.
yeah, I want that too." And next thing you know, you're paying some big bucks to get that. So, and when everyone does this at home, you can do it, and then everyone will turn around and say, "Ooh," and and applaud.
Do we have any spoons?
We do have spoons. Oh, they took our spoons. So we got 2 spoons right here. Coming. 2 spoons. A whole fork, spoons. It all eats the same, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Sure it does.
That'll
so
work.
here we go. Here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, ready? And I know you love bananas so much.
They're so yummy.
They're so good. I have a buddy that loves
Okay,
bananas.
ready?
All right, here, I'll get a banana here. Ready? It's good eats. There we go.
Hot.
How's those bananas while there?
Awesome.
Taste the rum?
Yes. Oh, I can actually.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Oren.
It was
And
a
I'm
pleasure
glad
being
I
here.
learned how to make this.
You ready to go to Louisiana now?
I'm going to go to Louisiana.
All
Go to
right.
Brennan's.
Go to Brennan's. Go to the French Quarters.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you later.
Bye.